How's it going, everyone? It is Andre Williams, and today we're going to be talking about SOS and EBON. There was a lot of volatility inside the market today because Bitcoin had a nice, healthy pullback. That's what I like to see, and it's continuing some of that consolidation like we spoke about yesterday. I'm going to pull it up on my phone right now. So currently, as the time of this recording at 5:43 p.m., we have a price of $54,425.28. And as you can see by the chart that I screenshotted right here, we can see this is an area for Bitcoin to be at. This is actually very healthy. Now what we want to look forward to is seeing if Bitcoin breaks this 54K level. If it ends up doing this and this continues going into tomorrow, we're going to see that being reflected in the stocks that we're talking about today and any Bitcoin or cryptocurrency play that you might be in. So this is why you need to be aware of that, and you need to know what the risks are when you're looking at getting into these stocks. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be doing a technical analysis for EBON and SOS, and then afterwards, I'm going to give you guys my final thoughts. All right, so we're going to be doing a technical analysis for SOS. As we could see on the day, it ended up hitting highs of $7.59 during regular trading hours. And we also ended up hitting a low of $6.60 during regular trading hours and hitting a high of $7.85 in the pre-market. So one thing that we can notice right away quickly when we take a look at the pre-market, we definitely have some support in that $7.70 area, and as well as the $7 and high 60s. We ended up breaking this support. As you know, Bitcoin ended up having a pretty good pullback today, I must say. So we ended up seeing some downward pressure in the overall stock of SOS. If we take a look clearly right here, especially as we go on from the afternoon till the close of the day, we definitely had some resistance here right at this $7.11, or you know what, let's call that $7.10 area. We also want to take a look. We did test the $6.60 area, but it really wasn't there that long. But we could definitely see we do have some support here at $6.80, and what I'm looking forward to actually seeing SOS actually hold. If it cannot hold this particular area, then definitely look forward to some more downward pressure. Like I said, this is not concerning at all, considering how Bitcoin is actually not being the behemoth as it's been as of late, but that's okay because a healthy pullback is fine. As we can see right here, we definitely have some resistance here right at this 690 area. But once we get past this 690 area, we can start making some moves to 10. As you can see right here, this was definitely highlighted when we take a look at what was happening around the 2 o'clock hour. Once it gets into the 7s, then it can make a move into 710 just as quickly. So that's why whenever we have that move to 7, it's definitely a clear run for it to get up to 705 or 710. So just definitely looking forward to seeing it hold down 680. And if it doesn't, all I'm going to tell you is to make sure that you're going to be prepared. Right now, it is below the 21-day EMA. As you can see over here, it's at $6.85. And currently right now, we are just still into the after hours, and that's about the numbers that we're going by. So what I want to kind of show you now quickly is just kind of open this out a little bit more. So you see how we're testing areas. If we take a look at the 5-day, which is taking a look at the most recent action, don't be surprised tomorrow, especially if Bitcoin is continuing to pull back or it's consolidating in a particular area that it's in, for us to actually go back and revisit the 652 or the 650s, which we saw briefly today. So another thing that I want to show you guys on the 5-day 5-minute is the 650 area. Please keep an eye on that. If you end up seeing 650 or 660, do not hesitate. If you're thinking about building a position, maybe you might want to buy some options, or maybe you might want to do a swing and so forth, because I do believe that SOS is going to recover, especially when Bitcoin starts recovering as well. So the 650, 660 area are definitely nice areas to take a look at. If we take a look at the 3-month 1-day chart, we can see that again, we've kind of broken the trend on the 21-day EMA here, and we also saw that on the 5-day 5-minute. So I'm definitely looking forward to see if we get up some more downward pressure, and this is part of the reasons why I was saying Seeing this test here at 660, we do have some support. Part of the reasons why we recovered very quickly when we got to that area. But please keep an eye out for the $6 area as well, as you can see, because we do have some support, and that's an area that we could very bounce off of. So I'm just giving you these opportunities in case you want to make sure you're getting it at an even sharper discount. And if it does pull back there, you will not be surprised and you will be prepared. Is it going to be going below $6? Hey, that could possibly happen, but if it does, you best believe I'm going to be loading the boat in regards to that. But if we end up having a reversal and ends up recovering, we're definitely going to be seeing a test into that $7 range and then it coming back into $8. And then seeing it move further from there. We already know how this stock can move, especially when Bitcoin's having a great day. All right, so we're going to be doing a technical analysis for EBON. We're going to talk about what were the highs and what was the low of the day and some support and resistance areas, so you're going to be prepared if you're considering doing a position. So as you can see, we ended up getting to lows on the day of $9.10. And we ended up having a high of the day at $10.50, what you can see right up here. If we take a look what was going down in the pre-market, of course we had a better pre-market than compared to what we had during regular trading hours, and we saw this with a lot of the cryptocurrency stocks. As we know, Bitcoin did not have the strongest of days, so that's part of the reason why we ended up having this sort of effect. But we could definitely see here that it's holding down some support right in this $9 area. But if we take a look at what's going down in the after hours, it looks like it's about to break the $9 mark. And if it does, buying opportunities. Even today, it was down 13.77% on the day. So this is actually fairly significant, and this is opportunities that you'd want to take advantage of. We could see here very clearly, if we take a look at the resistance going from 150 and on until we close the day, we definitely have some resistance here at $9.70. And if this is an area that we end up passing, you can already see we can make a strong move to 980 and then the next move to 990 and then start challenging 10. Now, if we take a look quickly at the 5-day, 5-minute, just kind of zoom it out a little bit. So as you can see, we're testing the lows of $9, and we haven't done that in quite some time. So that's what I'm saying. Right now is an opportunity. You can even see by the RSI, it is well below 30 at 29.68. So it is beaten up. So let's take a look at the 3-month, 1-day chart. And we already seen this pattern before. So that's why this is not really concerning. As you can see what kind of happened over here, it looks like it's about to repeat this particular pattern. So one of the things I'm going to be looking out for is seeing how well it can hold down this support area at 9. So once it breaks through 9, we could definitely look forward to seeing a strong bounce back up. But do keep in mind, if we do break through 9, we'll get to $8 and around 72 cents very quickly. And if we could break through this $8.72, that's an opportunity where we can literally start getting close to this $8. There's not strong support in these particular areas. So that's what I'm saying. If Bitcoin continues to pull back, then we could definitely get lucky and end up getting an even better entry. Whether you're doing options or you're doing swing trading and so forth, you can benefit from this, because I do believe that Bitcoin will definitely hit 100K by the end of this year. I'm going to keep saying it. I know I sound like a broken tape recorder, but I'm just telling you that right now. If you're bullish, then these are opportunities for you to buy. So just realize that. Also taking into consideration, if there's more downside movement, take advantage of it. These opportunities don't come often, and this is the time where you can actually get a really good deal. So I'm definitely looking forward to see if EBON can start getting down to that $8 range for tomorrow, so I can build out my position even further and also take a look at some options and so forth. As far as moves to the upside, if we end up recovering, you guys already know that we can come back to testing up to 10 and then start making some moves. We already know what the previous history, what this looks like. We make that move to 10, we can make a very strong move. Getting up here into the 1070s, we can move up to 11 and then start challenging $11.50 and so forth. So just be aware of that. Don't be surprised if it pulls back further. So for my final thoughts, this is a time where if you want to take advantage of getting a lot of these stocks at good prices, it is worth considering it. That also makes you want to put in the disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor, and this isn't financial advice. Just know when you do invest, you're doing it at your own risk. If this is too volatile for you and if you can't handle the risk, do not get into these cryptocurrency type of stocks. Like I said, they move with Bitcoin. Even some of the stocks we've covered even recently, like Canaan, also as well as Hive, these stocks move with it. If you keep an eye on them and you look at them, you will be able to notice this. So unless you can't stomach the volatility, I'm going to say it again, do not touch these stocks. So as long as Bitcoin is staying in a particular area where it's in, and if it ends up going down even lower, that just gives us an opportunity to get more of these stocks and build out more of our positions. And also, if you're considering doing other options and so forth, it's a good thing to look at. Like I was saying before, I have a lot of conviction for Bitcoin hitting 100K either by the end of this year or at the beginning of next year. I say this in every video, and since I feel that way, the prices that we're seeing right now are deals. This is part of the reasons why I show you the trend on these charts. I show you the 5-day, 5-minute, and I've been showing you the 3-month, 1-day charts so you know what are some possible support levels. So if it gets broken, you can see a better entry point and actually get this stock at an even better price. So just make sure you're watching these videos and you're learning and you're actually taking in what I'm telling you. You can't just watch part of it and then go out there with a game plan, and then when you see that you end up not following through, things are not going your way. You need to realize and be smart about the way you're trading these particular type of stocks. Again, I'm just emphasizing that because like I said before, the stock market is not for you to lose money. It's for you to actually build your wealth and also just make more money overall in general. It's better than have it sitting in a bank account and not doing nothing and not growing at all. Hope you guys found this video helpful, and we'll talk soon.